CCC family, it's Dawn Marie with Custom Comfy Crochet, and I'm so glad to be back with you guys. It's been gone for a little bit, and I wanted to say yay, we've got 10,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all your support and for all your lovely comments. They mean so much to me, so I just want you to know that. And yeah, so please subscribe, like, and share if you're new to my videos. It helps so much and I appreciate it so much. So let's talk about what we're making today. So we're making a wavy pad, or what they would call wiggly crochet. Now, I have seen my grandmother do crochet like this, so I already kind of knew how to do it. But there's also a great graph that you can look at on Nastasia.com, and she also has a YouTube. So I'm going to put the link for that down below so you can look at the graph if you need to. But yeah, this crochet has been around for a long time, and it makes a really sturdy place for you to place pots on. You could make blankets out of it. You can use any yarn you want to. It all depends on what you're using this for. So you might want cotton, you might want acrylic. It's just wool, whatever you want to do. For this video, use just basic acrylic yarn. And I just use some leftovers that I have. So I've just got some balls, and this is a great way to use your scraps to make these. You can make them all different colors, or you can use one color, whatever you want to do. But okay, so on the base of this, and by the way, if you turn this over, it looks really cool too. Like a lot of people might not like it, but I would totally use the back of this. I think it looks so nifty. But so this is the base for this. So I'm going to show you how to do this first, and then I'm going to show you how to do the wiggly pattern. Okay. And what I'm going to use for this is a 4.25 millimeter hook, or a size G. You will need a darning needle or a crochet needle, whichever you call it, yarn needle, whatever, to work in your ends when you're done, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is show you how to do this. So I've got this kind of, and I hope I have enough here to show you, because I want to use up, boy, you know you've been crocheting for a long time when you hold on to yarn that little. But yeah, this is like a nylon yarn, and I will put it in the description below. But I found it at Hobby Lobby, and I used it in another video, so I will find that and I will put it in the description. So yeah, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to do a slip knot, and then you're going to chain 44. So let's chain 44. Okay, so we've chained our 44, and now what we're going to do is we're going to skip 7 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and then we're going to go into the 8th and do a double crochet. Okay, just like that. Then you're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then you're going to skip 2, and into the 3rd you're going to put a double crochet. And again, you're going to chain 2, skip 2, go into the 3rd, and put a double crochet. Chain 2, skip 2, go into the 3rd, and work a double crochet. Now I want you to go ahead and do this all the way down, and when you get close to the end, we'll meet back up together. So we're on our last one here. So we're going to chain 2, skip 2, and then you should have this 3rd one left here, and that's where you're going to put your last double crochet of this row. Just like that, okay? And that's what it looks like. You should have 13 holes all the way across. Now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to turn your work. Then you're going to chain 2 again. And this will be the same for each row. Then you're going to double crochet on top of your previous double crochet. Then you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to double crochet in the top of this crochet, double crochet. Then you're going to chain 2 again, and you're going to double crochet in the top of the previous double crochet. So you're just going to keep doing that all the way down, chaining 2 and double crocheting in the top of these previous double crochets. When you get to the end, I'll meet you back at the last one. And now we need to work into this loop area. So we just double crocheted on the top of this one. Now we need to crochet on the top of this one. So I'm going to show you what to do. You're going to chain 2 and you're going to double crochet into the 3rd chain up, okay? Because this chain of 3 and then chain of 2 counts as your double crochet chain 2. So you want to make sure that you skip 2 over here and go into this 3rd, or you can count up from here to 3. I really like to just skip these 2. So I look for my 2 stitches. So there's 1 and there's 2. So I know I need to go right on top of there and work a double crochet. Okay, so that's what it looks like right there. So we're going to do another turn, and then I'm going to let you go off on your own, making sure that you have 13 holes across, these little holes right here, and then you're going to keep working till you have 13 going this way, okay? So again, we're going to chain 3, turn our work, chain 2 again, and then double crochet in the top of each previous double crochet. Chain 2, so you're going to just do that all the way down, and then you're going to turn exactly like I just showed you, chaining 3, turn, and then chain 2 again. Okay, so do that till you get 13 rows, and now let me show you what this should look like completed, and we'll count them out together so that you can understand perfectly how it should look, because this is kind of like our little graph for what we're going to make with our wavy wiggly crochet. Okay, so if I count over this way, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, counting the holes, I have 13 across. Now, if I go up this way, let's see how many we get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. So that's exactly what you'll need. So let's go ahead and grab our favorite colors that we want to use for this. And if you want to do it exactly like mine, you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 colors, okay? So we'll meet back up in just a second, and we'll get started on this wiggly pattern. Pull in my first color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my color right here in a corner. So I'm bringing in this color that I like. And I'm going to pull it all the way over here to the edge of this corner. Then I'm going to chain 2. Then I'm going to put 2 half double crochets here. 1 and 2. And so that first chain of 2 counted as my first half double crochet. Then I'm going to put 3 more half double crochets into this corner. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, just like that. Now, I want you, if you're not good at reading graphs and you don't want to go to that graph that I spoke to you about on Anastasia.com, it will be below if you want to reference that, and it'll show you exactly where to go. But some people aren't good at those, or they don't understand them. I totally get it. They're not easy for me to understand, honestly. I'm not a map or a graph reader. It's just not my cup of tea. But, so what you need to do if you don't want to look at that is just follow exactly what I'm showing you to do. And you will eventually get the hang of it as you keep doing it, and it will become kind of like second nature, okay? So technically, in this corner here, we have 6 half double crochets, okay? So 3 here and 3 over here. Now we're going to work into this space right here below this. So this right here, this post right here, we're going to work around that. So I'm going to turn my work, and I'm going to do 3 half double crochets in here. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Then I'm going to go to this one here, right here. And you can see you're kind of following a little puzzle. you know, because where else can you go after you do this? It makes sense to go here. So just kind of follow along with your intuition as well. So I'm going to go right around this post right here, and I'm going to put 3 half double crochets. Okay, just like that. Then I'm going to turn it back to normal, and I'm going to work in this one right here and put 3 half double crochets. Okay, then you see this one has been left open. Every other one of these is going to be left open, and one is going to be done. So in this one, because I see this one open, I know that I need to put 3 half double crochets. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 half double crochets. Then I'm going to be working around this post again. And I'm going to work 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. And now I'm going to be working around this post. 1, 2, and 3. And then to get back over here, I'm going to work around this post. 1, 2, and 3. And now I see this one's empty, so it's time for me to start up here and do 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to turn my work to get back over here, and I'm going to work in this post right here and do 3 half double crochets. And this is what it looks like so far. Okay, so basically I'm just going like this with a wiggly pattern back and forth. Okay, so now I'm going to work around this post. And then I'm going to turn my work and work around this post. And it's time for me to work in the top again. Three half double crochets. And then I'm going to work my way back down again. And I'm going to work in this post. And then I'm going to work in this post. And we're back up at the top again. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So I want you to do these next few on your own, and when you get to the corner and we're ready to turn, we're going to meet back up again. So we're working our way back to the corner now, and now you're still following this pattern, so we're going to work around this loop right here. You want to keep doing the same thing all the way around. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? And now we're right up here in this corner. And now we just did these 3 right here, so we're going to do 3 more right here, okay? So 1, 2, and 3. And now we need to turn, and we're going to work right in here. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to work in this post right here. One, 2, and 3. And then turning to go back up, we're going to go. And when I say turning, you're obviously not flipping this over. You're turning it back and forth. Okay. So then 3 more half double crochets here. Let me just flatten that out so you can see this is what it should look like. Okay. This end right here makes a big loop. Okay. So now moving on, you're going to do 3 half double crochets right here in the top. 1, 2, and 3. And then work down this way in this post. 1, 2, and 3. And back down here at this one. 1, 2, and 3. And then turning and going back up this post. 1, 2, 3. So obviously, as you can see, you're working in 3 half double crochets all the way around, and you're going to keep following that same pattern. So if you need to rewind, you can, because you're going to do the corners the same way I just showed you here. You're going to do that all the way around. And when you get back up here, you're just going to slip stitch right to your first half double crochet. Okay, so that's how you do it. And like I said, if you need to rewind, just do that. Just stop the video, rewind, go back and take it from the corner or take it from wherever you need to take it from to see how to do it. Okay, but as I told you, as you go along, it's going to become very easy once you try it, and it's going to make a lot of sense. Okay, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut off here, and I'm going to show you how to bring in your other color. So you go ahead and finish this row, and then we'll meet back up, and I'm going to show you how to bring in another. So this is where I'm going to bring my other color in right here. Okay, so like I said, if you don't want to look at the graph and you just want to follow what I do, realize that this is a corner here, this is a corner here, yours will be completed unlike mine, and you're going to bring in your corner right here. Okay, so you're going to bring in your yarn just like this. You're going to chain 2, and then you're going to put 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and actually, I'm sorry, you just do 2 half double crochets because that first one counted as your first half double crochet. So now you're going to come over here, right here, and you're going to do 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Just like this. And then, just like you were doing before, you're going to start working down this loop right here. Okay? So 1, 2, and 3. Okay? And then you're going to come over here into this space here, and you're going to put 3 half double crochets. Just like that. And then turning your work, 3 half double crochets. Okay, so that's what it looks like again. You're just making the little loops going all the way around. You're doing the same exact thing you did here, but you're just going down one space further down. So you've got this line right here in between. Okay, so we're not working into this one. We're working into these squares right here, okay? So you're just gonna keep doing that squiggly line all the way down. But I do wanna show you how to do this corner down here. So what I'd like you to do is work all the way down to where your next corner should be. And then I'm gonna show you how to turn. So when we back up in just a minute. Worked our way down, and I finished some of this so that you could see where to go. It really helps to have the row done beforehand so that you know exactly where to go and so that you can see it. But now we are right here at this corner, and so what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 half double crochets up here just like we would normally do. 1, 2, and 3. And then right here in this spot right here, you're going to put 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, and 3, just like that. And then just like you did for the other corners, you're going to turn and you're going to work down here into this space. 2 and 3, and then in this space. 1, 2, and 3. And then you're going to turn, and then you're going to work your way back up again. So working in this right here. 1, 2, and 3. And then back up here at the top. 1, 2, and 3. And then you would just keep going, doing your squiggly pattern all the way till your next corner, and then you'll do it just like we did this one. So yay, it is so cool looking. I really hope that you guys don't give up on this. I know it seems a little bit confusing, but I promise you if you give it a try, and just really just follow exactly what I'm telling you to do, or either look at the graph, you're gonna get it, and it's gonna be so satisfying. And it's really a lot of fun to work on something new and to get something done that's just a little bit difficult, and to know that people were doing these way back in like the way back in the early 1900s. They were making pot holders like this. So it's just so cool. And my grandmother taught me how to do this, and I was only 12 years old, 11 years old, and I'm now 40. So yeah, so great fun. But so I am going to tell you a little bit. So once you get done with this row, okay, you may think, oh goodness, because the first row you do is not that hard because you've got kind of this line up here. So but then when you come in with another row, it can become difficult to know exactly where to start. That's why I ask you to watch exactly what I did or look at the graph. But then you're going to do this next row, this one right here, exactly the same as you did this one. So if you need to rewind and watch this one, you can. You're just going to start on this. Once you finish this row, you're not going to start on these squares right here. You're going to start on the second one down, okay? And then for the one in the middle, it's just literally 1, 2, 3, 4. It's working in a circle, 3 half double crochets around each one of those 4 posts, okay? So I hope if you have any questions, comments, anything, don't hesitate to ask. You can find me on YouTube. You can obviously on YouTube, duh. You can also find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram. You can message me. I'll be glad to help. Anything that you need, just let me know. Also, if any of this was confusing to you as far as basic crochet stitches like double crochets or single crochets, whatever, or a chain, if you just want to learn how to crochet and you just don't know what you're doing, I have a wonderful beginner crochet video, and I will put that in the description box below, as well as the links to the graph for this on Nastasia.com. And I will also put her video up in case that's more helpful for you, because she does a video for this Wiggly crochet as well. I call it Swiggly Wiggly crochet, and other people call them wavy pads. So either way, I'm going to have all that in the description box below. So please check it out. Again, thank you so much for all of your support. 10,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. It really does help a bunch. And I hope everyone is staying healthy and safe and just is in a good place in their mind and heart. My prayers are with everyone, and I'll see you again in my next video, hopefully It's going to be how to crochet a wind chime, and I am extremely excited about it. So let's hope for that video coming up soon, and hopefully it'll work out well. So I'll see you again soon. Happy crocheting. Bye-bye.